Hey, amazing people. I'm out later than normal because I had the honor of being the conductress of a wedding for a coworker of mine. She needed someone to just orchestrate the reception, people, the caterers coming, the DJ and all of that while she was getting married to her forever, ever. I was there doing that early. Loved every minute of it. Can add that to my resume of what I can do, boss ass. I boss up. Speaking of bossing up, the name of this channel is changing. Breathing underwater was exactly where I needed to be for a long time, but that is survival mode. I am no longer in survival mode. I am glowing. I am thriving. I am an icon. If you know me, then you know my business name was Icon, I-C-O-N. Well, now it's about to change to Icon Glow. Icon with a K this time, though. I-K-O-N-G-L-O-W, Icon Glow. Because that's what I am. I'm glowing. I am no longer in the survival, pick me mode, choose me mode for anything. I command what I want, and it comes in the time that Divine Mother assigns. And I'm good with that. I have 125 subscribers. That means 125 amazing people have found me to be amazing. And I'm gonna glow up though. There's gonna be many more as my website comes up because I bought that name, Icon Glow. As I decide on what I'm gonna make, because I can make just about anything. But everything will be sacred. Everything will come from the space that I am in, the space of healed, the space of forgiven, the space of forgived. I forgave. That's the word. I forgave it all, and I've let it all go. And I am now this blank canvas, and I am an icon. I'm coming up on 57 years as Tracy. So grateful for it. And when people say, which they often do, you don't look 56, I don't know what that means. Because I don't know what 56 looks like. Because you got people 56 looking 30, and you got people 30 looking 56. So I think it's just the way you grow and glow. I'm not a person that gets bitter. I just get better. I am a very brave person. I am not perfect, but I am brave. And if I am wrong, I hold myself accountable. I used to hold myself to this impossible standard to reach because perfection is an illusion. However, I now know that in my bravery, I'm perfectly brave. And I've released people and places and things in my life that no longer served me. And it took some time to do it with some of it because you get addicted to pain. At least I did. I can't speak for everybody. I can speak for Tracy. The pain of betrayal becomes second nature. It's like Diana Ross's song, well, Billie Holiday. Good morning, heartache. You old gloomy sky. Good morning, heartache. Thought we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone. But here you are with the dawn. Seems I forget you, but you're here to stay. It seems like I met you when my love went away. Now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache. What's new? Now, that's where I used to be. Not anymore. When she said, stop haunting me now, can't shake you know how, bullshit. You know how I shook it? I gave it to the Creator, to my understanding of the Creator, which is Divine Mother. You give it to your understanding of the Creator. And when you give it, you cannot take it back without it having a double occupancy in your mind because you now have told God, I don't trust you. And not trusting God, that's the worst thing I've ever done. The worst thing I've ever done is to not trust God. The worst thing any of us, in my opinion, has ever done is not trusting God. But now that I trust God with all my heart, with all my soul, and I am learning not to lean into my own understanding, I am truly seeing the blessings and the bounty that comes from that. Am I perfect with it? Nope. But do I keep striving? Yepers, I do. Every time I feel like I'm going away from trusting God, I go, oh, nope, I trust you. And I just keep saying it over and over and over again until I feel it in my soul. My walks have become more spiritual connections to God. My releasing people that just didn't mean me any good have left space for people who want to love all up on Tracy. You have those same people, hi, that want to do that for you. You have to first trust the process and let go of the people who don't mean you good. Or you may need to just move them over into another space. Maybe they don't have to go completely from your life, but they can't be on main center stage. That's for you and for the God of your understanding. So I just really came really quick on this walk to tell you, yes, the name of the channel is changing because I am no longer in survival mode. I am in thriving mode. I am glowing, not just my skin. Quick story. I went to get a pedicure and a manicure yesterday, and I went to a new place because it's over where we now live. And when I came in, the two women, they started speaking in Japanese. I knew they were Japanese because I could see the stuff all around the Japanese flag and all that. And so I knew they were talking about me. I could tell. So then one of them said, "Hi, how are you?" And I told her look at all those fours, y'all. Look at that. Come on now. Come on, God, speak through me. Real quick on that story, because them fours, that's divine alignment. Whenever I see numbers, that's God talking. Anyway, long story long, I had a ponytail on that I bought, a human hair ponytail. My hair was slicked back, and now my hair is all black, so it gives my face a different appeal, or my skin a different appeal. So she said, "Where you from?" And I said, "Here." She said, No, what's your nationality?" I said, "Black." She said, "No, your nationality, you're not black." I said, "Yes, I am." She said, No, you are Jamaican Indian. I said, "No, I've never even been to Jamaica. I'm actually regular black." The Caucasian lady sitting down that's wondering why she's so aggressive, she laughs too. She said, No, I see your skin. And by now she's touching my leg. Oh, I forgot to tell you I had sat down by this point. She said, "Your skin is awfully smooth." And I said, "Because I exfoliate." She said, your hair is very slick." I said, "Because this is a piece." Anywho, I said, "No, I'm from here. I'm regular black. Ancestors from Africa." And anywho, she said, "Well, you are very beautiful." I said, "Well, thank you very much. Your cheekbone, they say Indian." I said, "Well, they actually say African, because Africans had these cheekbones first." Because see, I go straight to the source. And Africa, first of all, is not where we're from. That's like the name of the place that they named Africa. Anywho, it was a compliment. I took it as one. She thought I was glowing. She kept staring at me. The other lady said something. She said, "She want me to tell you, you are very beautiful." I said, "Tell her thank you very much." The Caucasian lady on the other side said, You're stunning." I just ate it all up because I am stunning. I am beautiful. However, I didn't need any of them to tell me that, to know it. I've decided, what happened? I don't know what just happened. I don't know if I got a little power mode. I didn't need any of them to tell me. I know it for myself. You need to know it for yourself. If nobody ever tells you you're beautiful, I'm telling you now that you're beautiful. Even if I don't see you, I know you're beautiful because you were fearfully and wonderfully made. And even if your features aren't what this world say are beautiful, God says they're beautiful. Now I gotta go because I'm a little turned around. I don't know which way I turned in here. Okay, this is citation. Okay, I think I make a right. Yep, I left it. Nope, I right it in, so then I should left out. No, I still go out to the right because I can see. Lord, where the heck am I? All right, y'all. I think this is right. Y'all stay with me for another minute to make sure yep, this is the right way. But I took a right in. Why am I taking a right out? Nope, I took a left in. All right, guys, let me go learn my right from left. Love y'all. Remember the new name, Icon Glow. I'll change it in a day or two once I get all of the connections.